Hey guys, and welcome back to another one. Hope you are all okay on that side of the screen as always. And today I've got here with me the PROBOX2 EX, and without any further ado, let's take a look at it. So here we are with the PROBOX2 EX, and this particular machine features the Amlogic S802 the Mali 450 Octa Core, 2GB of DDR3 Ram and 16GB of eMMC flash storage. And now moving along to our very quick unboxing experience. On the top we will find the PROBOX2, we will also find a infrared remote control, a power adapter which in this particular case is for European Union. We'll also find some cables as the RCA, OTG and HDMI cable, a user guide and finally a SMA antenna which you will be able to connect to the PROBOX2 and get a wider range on your Wi-Fi connection. Now the PROBOX2 also comes with a wireless remote control which has some really nice features, but we will be testing them out later on during this video. And now taking a closer look at the PROBOX2, at the front we will find no parts at all, nor even lights, which is great. Now on the left we will find that SMA antenna that can be rotated to fit your needs. On the right we will find a micro SD slot, a OTG connection and two USB 2.0 ports. And finally at the back we will find a power jack, a AV output, Ethernet connection, HDMI and optical out. On the bottom we will find a full-sized rubberized feet which will keep the PROBOX on any surface, and we will also find those vents that will help to improve the cooling of this machine. Now on the top we will find that PROBOX2 logo along with the very well located power button and the light which is red when we have the device off and it turns blue when we turn the device on. Now turning the PROBOX2 on, this will be the default launcher pre-installed on this machine, and in my opinion this type of launcher is very user friendly. All you have to do is select the apps that you use the most so you can find them on your main screen just at your fingertips. Now the PROBOX also comes with a second launcher pre-installed with a more cleaner look which goes according to my personal tastes, and I also installed the KitKat launcher as you can see on screen, which is at the moment one of my favorites. But being an Android TV box, you can install any launcher and customize the way that you want. Now the infrared remote control included just works fine as any other infrared remote, but once you point it out in a different direction then you will not capture the signal as usual, so I was not expecting any miracles on the infrared remote. And as you can see on screen, once we have a wider angle the remote will not get the signal to the device. And as we've seen before, the PROBOX2 also comes with a wireless remote control included, which on my opinion it is just great. Now besides giving us that much better experience than any infrared remote control, which you can point this device at any direction and it will get the signal out to the box, it also gives us the air mouse capability which is very useful. And besides that, this remote in particular also gives us a voice recognition, and this is great if you want to browse without the need to type. And besides all that, it is also capable, as you can see on screen, that besides being used as a remote, it can be used as a gamepad, so you will be able to play some games with this remote. So this remote, in conclusion, for the reviews that I've made, is one of the best remotes that I've tried, being able of delivering a great experience, and besides that being able to be used as a voice recognition device and also a gaming device. And now let's take a look at some quick benchmarks, and to start off with the speed test using a power line adapter. And on Wi-Fi connection I was getting 33 megabits per second of download speed and 20 megabits of upload speed. On the Ethernet side of things I was getting 93 megabits of download and 20 megabits of upload. Which, by the way, the power line adapters that I'm using at this moment are the Devolo power line adapter kit with gigabit connection and Wi-Fi AC. And if you want to check a full review, it's available on the channel. Just check out the YouTube card on the right top corner of this video. Moving along with the benchmarks, on Geekbench 3 we got a single core score of 522 and a multi-core score of 1216. On Antuntu we got a rough score of 41,300, and on 3D Mark score Ice Storm Extreme we got 7,700 of overall score. Finally, on Epic Citadel we got an average score of 49.4 frames per second. Regarding the gaming experience, I did try Despicable Me, Cars Game, Beach Buggy, GT Racing 2 and Asphalt 8 Airborne, and the overall experience was great. Now, all of the games played just fine, with the exception of GT Racing 2, which gave me some frames dropping on the experience. Now, this was something that I was not expecting, but it's not a hardware problem. This hardware here is totally capable of playing any game. This is just a matter of a fix on the firmware side or on the app side to be more optimized for this particular device, which is the PROBOX2. Now, if you ask me, hey Robert, was the overall experience great? Yes, it was, with just that little exception of the GT Racing 2, which just needs a small fix. Regarding the video playback and media streaming, the PROBOX2 comes with eMMC pre-installed, which works great, but I also tried, as I always do, the latest version available from Kodi, which at the moment of the recording is 14.2, and my feedback here on both apps is that it just works great. Now, on 1080p, even when I do those exaggerated fast forwards and rewinds, the device just plays great. And one reminder here is that all my files are streamed across my network through my NAS to the device, so nothing is connected directly through the USB. And my feedback also on the 4K is that everything is played very smoothly, as you can see on screen, no problems whatsoever. And once again, even when I do those fast forwards, the device plays 4K files, and actually this one here is capable of playing natively 4K, and once again it plays as it was a 1080p files, no sweat at all. And finally, here we are testing out the mirroring capabilities of the PROBOX2, and for that I always mention that I use the Airpin Pro app, which is a premium app, totally worth it in my opinion. Now, getting back to the point, using the iPhone 4S and the iPad mini with Retina display, both of them, as you can see on screen, work just flawless with no problems whatsoever, both on mirroring, which always has that bit of delay, but especially on putting some content on the TV while you keep on working on your phone or on your tablet. And as a final test, here we are with my wife's Imac streaming live slideshows on the fly to the living room TV, and my feedback here is that the PROBOX2 regarding these streaming capabilities is capable of handling any files. Now here I did test out 3 different slideshows. The first 2 are very light slideshows, which is the magazine style and the sliding panels, but the last slideshow, which is the vintage print, is a heavy slideshow, and not all the machines can handle this slideshow. Gladly, the PROBOX2 could handle all of them without any problems whatsoever, as you can see on screen, both on image and also on audio. So in conclusion, guys, things that I did like the most was the overall design and quality of the PROBOX2, the light being on the top instead of being at the front, which is great in my opinion. Also, the PROBOX2 is rooted from factory, which can be useful. And lastly, the wireless remote control, which gives us a great experience. And beside that, having the speech recognition and also being able to be used as a gamepad. On the things that I did like the less, I only have one, which is the GT Racing 2 did not perform 100%, but as I mentioned before, this will be an easy fix, hopefully soon on the firmware side or on the app side. And that is it regarding the PROBOX2 EX. Hopefully you guys found this video review helpful, and if you did so, don't forget that thumbs up over there. And as always, my name is Roberto George, and I'll see you on the next one.